Morning, everyone. Welcome back to Deep Sky Farms and welcome back to Bloomfield. We haven't been here in a while. We haven't been here since March. And that's mostly because I got distracted by something else. But where we left off, we had just finished cutting the grass. And we are now at the 1st of August and our carrots are ready to harvest. So I got ourselves hooked up with the mid-level harvesting set from the premium expansion, and we're going to give it a go. I've already taken a couple of test stripes to see what's gonna come out of this, but we're hooked up here this morning to our trusty 4000 four-wheel drive, and we've got a bucket of manure on the front for ballast. That's to keep, because this thing on the back is mighty heavy for this tractor. But the reason I'm using this tractor, because you can see exactly where the harvester head is. Let's go ahead and turn that on and let's get going on some carrots here. There we go. Now, it's been a while since we've been here to Bloomfield, and there's been some changes on my system, and I consolidated mod folders, and I thought I was doing a good thing, and I did some bad things, and we've lost some equipment. We'll say that we just lost the equipment. But that's okay, because it'll give us the opportunity to get new equipment. How are we doing here? All right, yeah, we're harvesting carrots. Yeah, so we lost some equipment. I don't know what we lost. I haven't done a detailed inventory. I haven't gone back and watched any of the old videos. But as we start back on this series, and I am going to start back on this series, and I'll tell you why in a minute. As we start back, we're going to be rebuilding our equipment anyway. But this seems to be working. I think we're working. We're definitely getting carrots in the box, that's for sure. I think I'm one row too far over. We're going to find out once we get up here. This is one that would be better to do with guidance steering vehicle control add-on turned on, probably. But I want to have kind of an authentic feel on this one, so I'm not going to do that. So let's just get up here. We're at 58%. The two test strips that I took, I basically filled a box on a row. Now, I bet you this is going to just, yeah, we're too far. We're going to come back one. We'll loop back and get that other row. Believe it or not, this is my first time playing with this premium expansion, or harvesting with it. I was all excited about it, and I was all excited to plant, and then something happened, and I think it was Mason County that distracted me. There we go. Which I just cut another video for this morning. So I don't know what order these are going to come out. Let's get that other row. Hey, our pigs have piggies. We're missing a greenhouse. But that's okay. We're going to be rebuilding into Bloomfield 2.0 anyway. And the reason I want to do that is I've been finding all kinds of mods that are by Quebec-based authors of Quebec-based companies. And I found two Quebec maps, and I'm not super crazy about either one of them. I've tried one, and I did a custom farm build on it, and it was like, meh. And then I tried another one, and it just ended up, there was more broken stuff on it than not. Did I get that? I think we got that. So I ended up just going, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. But fortunately, or I guess fortunately, New Brunswick, where Bloomfield is right next door to Quebec. So if I want to drag those Quebec mods down to Bloomfield, I can do it without even thinking about it. Okay, we're going to try something here. I've got a couple of boxes already picked, and I'm going to roll up to our warehouse here and see what happens. Let's just shut this off. And let's see what happens when we roll through the trigger. This is the root crop storage mod. Does it unload? Yeah, it sure does. Oh, but it takes our box away. Well, I mean, that's not a problem. We can just buy a new box, which is, comma? I think. Oh yeah, it just took that right out of there. It's, the harvester still thinks there's a box on there. Okay. For $130, that's not bad. I guess. If there is a box out there that anybody knows of that stays on, that doesn't despawn, let me know. I would really like to know that. Let's try this again. I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. Let's get ourselves another row. And get ourselves onto the interior camera. First person camera. I love it. Turn her on. Drop it down. I'm just going to ride our tire. Just going to ride our tire right along the edge here. It also occurs to me that being New Brunswick and being McCain country, I should have planted potatoes. I think we're going to do that next year. I'm going to do a big potato harvest. All right. But yeah, like I was saying, I found a whole bunch of mods from Quebec-based companies by Quebec-based modders. And I want to put them into the game. I want to show them off. I want y'all to see how cool they are and what's coming out of Canada. So that's what we're going to do, is we are going to import across the across the border at wait, is it Trois-Rivières? No, Sept-Îles. Wherever near Edmundston, wherever the Quebec border is, we're going to bring some equipment down. We're going to be looking at the Zion forage harvester boxes. We've got the Valmetal pack. I think I might have played with it on here. I've got some DM Metals equipment. We've got some GEA Wheel equipment. You've already seen the Manic Log trailer on the other series, Mason County, and the other, the Temisco trailer. I'm not doing any forestry on this map, so I don't think we'll see those, but the Pronovo snowblower, that'll make an appearance here. Plus, there's some European stuff that I discovered, somewhat accidentally, that has distributors in Quebec. So we'll be seeing some of that too, and maybe what I'll do is I'll go into Ag Dealer and just as we look at it, we'll throw it up on the screen just so I can show you what's around here and, well, what's around there. I'm in Ontario. Someone make an Ontario map, please. I'm not good enough, and I don't have the time to do it. But an Ontario map for FS25 would be good. Maybe something down around Listowel or something. Okay, so here's what we're going to try. We're going to try rolling through there. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull out of the trigger before the box disappears. What are we getting? We're getting yellow for harvest. All right, that's not bad, I guess. I feel like we're missing some stuff still. We are. We're missing our fueling station. We're missing a couple of bins down there. So we're going to be rebuilding Bloomfield. I like that idea. Roll. Get out of there. 2%. You know, maybe if we turn down the speed on that loading trigger, we can kind of cheat our way through here. Ain't nothing frugal like a farmer. All right, one more time for good luck. Come on. There we go. I'm glad the 4020 didn't disappear. Well, actually, no, it's not a 4020. It's a 4000. I'm glad the John Deere 4000 didn't disappear, because this is just the tractor for this, and I think it's going to stay hooked up to this. Maybe we'll see. We'll need another short tractor if we do that. Maybe something like a 5M or something. It looks like we're harvesting. I'm not sure if it is harvesting all of it. I feel like we might be missing something, but at the same time, it looks like it's working. Yeah, all right. This is okay. And we got the speed turned down to 0.5, so that's good. Because I know this is going to take me a while to get this done. All right, so, right, this is coming along rather nicely. So we've got to replace our greenhouses. Maybe we get into market gardening, something. I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing something with that pig pen. I'm not a huge fan of doing pigs. I don't know. I kind of want to do sheep. That might be a thing, because that's a little bit more interactive. On the other hand, sheep don't give you slurry and manure to further process. But I'm sure there's ways around that. Oh, we are full. So maybe we swap out the sheep with the pigs and turn this area here into an open air garden. Like, we get the open air garden mod by Omatana. I played with that. That's pretty cool. And I'm sure there's maple syrup down in New Brunswick. All right, let's see if we can do this again. Just keep rolling. Give her. Oh, did we lose the box? We lost the box. All right. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I can fix this, I think. Okay, we are back. Let's see. Let's start the engine. Yeah, there we go. All right. It looks like we're going to have to take this old girl in for service soon. But, so what we've done, or what I did, I went in and I edited the XML for the root crop storage, and I turned down the fill liters per second. All right, turn this on, crank it up. Oh, we didn't make it to the end of the row. We're gonna have to scoot back and do that again. And there we go, okay. See why I keep thinking that I'm not getting everything? Because it looks like I'm getting things. I think I might be a little bit too close, and we're getting a little bit more of the work area getting into the next row than should be. Right, because that ought to look like that, but we're clipping the next row a little bit. That's what we need right there. And that's why we're overfilling the box. But I mean, hey, it is farm sim. We do the best we can. Okay, so we've harvested this area. Let's see if we do right there, and see what that does as we go up. I think this is going to clip the end of the next row. And we're just going to rip back and see if this works on our fill rate. I gotta say, I do like this machine. And this tractor, the open station tractor, perfect. Maybe needs a little bit more weight on it, like maybe one size up, like 4230 or something like that. But other than that, I can't complain one bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the one. Okay. Whoops. Edit that part out. Hey, we have bales. And lots of little piggies. And potato boxes. Let's see if this is going to work. Whoops. So I need a full thing. I need a full box to give me time to get through the trigger, and it looks like that didn't work at all. Okay, we're not going to do live modding. But what I am going to do is I'm going to carry on with this, and I'm going to come back and let you know how we made out, okay? We'll see ya in a little bit. Okay, I'm trying something different here. I'm trying to run back down this row, just so that we're covering a little bit more ground and not running back with an empty load all the time. So what I noticed is that if I nose this tractor into the soybeans, it does cause crop destruction, which is what I figured, because I'm 99% sure these aren't care tires. But on the carrots, I'm not causing crop destruction. So we're just going to keep buying the boxes, I guess, until we're back and forth. Yeah, we're going to try this. Hopefully this works a little bit better and is a little bit faster. Next time, I'm going to try this with the other harvester and auto drive and see if I can get somebody to keep up with me, or maybe hire a worker. Maybe pull something with narrow tires on it, or the actual... Whoop. Okay, now what? Now what do we do? I guess we got to drop this here, and we'll deal with it later. Yeah. Okay, so we'll drop that down, unload the box. Buy another box. And keep on trucking. Yeah, so next time, note to self, leave yourself at least the width of this harvester as a margin on the carrot field. Because then I can do this without destroying anything. I didn't think about it, but now I know. And I did have vehicle control add-on going there. Yeah, we're at 52. Let's wheel this thing through and see if we can get somewhat unloaded and at least save a little bit on these boxes, because I have a feeling it's going to add up after a while. Dang it. All right. Well, we'll have to fix that trigger. That's getting annoying. Is that just selling it? This is supposed to be storing it. We got 9,500 liters in there. What's that $230 from sold products coming from? Did you see that? Let me go fill up again and we'll look at it again. Okay, we're full. I paid $130 for that box, and our storage here says we have 9,500 liters. And if we roll across the trigger and are none too careful about it, we're plus $230 for sold products. We have 1,150 liters. Okay, so what's happening is we pay $130 for the box. We load up. See, 130 bucks for the box. And when we unload, we're getting $230 back for the empty box. So every time we do that, we make 100 bucks. So if that's the case, party on, dude. We're not going to think too hard about this. We're just gonna rock and roll and get it done. But we are short on a row up there. Yeah, that's the plan. We're just going to party on, and whenever these are empty, they're empty. Sorry, whenever they're full, they're full. We dump them into the storage. We make 100 bucks for every one that we do. I'm okay with that. Like, optimally, it would be nice to have them just not despawn and empty out, but I'm sure that's a whole different level of technology that we don't want to get into. This is good enough. All right, let me finish this field, and we'll see what we get into next. Okay, we're at about 80-some% on this box, and I think I might have figured out the system for this. I've never used this pack before, and all right. I don't think I've even ever watched videos about it, so we're kind of figuring it out on our own. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut her down, lift it up, oop, well, I guess we would do this. And then come back in on our line. Yeah, okay, this is the motion. Turn it on, drop it down, and rock and roll again. And I guess that works because carrots aren't... No, but I've driven on these, and carrots were susceptible to crop destruction. Maybe once they're at the harvest ready, they're not, I guess. Anyway, that seemed to work, and if we're getting our money back at the end, then I'll just drop these and keep on rocking and rolling and get our money back at the end. Maybe make a little bit of profit off it. Who knows? Alright, we'll catch up in a little bit. Okay, we are rocking and rolling here. What I did was I went up the other side by the soybean field and I cleaned it off enough so that we could drop off boxes over there. So basically what I'm doing is I'm running back and forth, up and down, and I'm dropping boxes. I'm trying to drop them in clusters, and that seems to be working out because we're getting full at about the same rate, which means that our crop distribution is pretty even. If you look at the mini map down there, it's yellow for our harvest, and it's pretty consistently colored. But that means that we're not missing rows and we're not gouging like double rows. We're keeping it fairly consistent. And yeah, 70%, we're probably going to go past these two, and we might make it up to that fourth box up there, and we'll drop it off, and then off we go down at the end. I'm trying to keep them clustered together so that when we come to pick them up, we're not driving all over back and forth across the field. How are we? 86, 88? Yeah, it's gonna get full in between these two, so I'll just back it up in between, yeah, 94, 95, 96, 97. There, okay. Up. And just back this in right in front of this, and whenever we're going to come around later with the trailer and pick them up. And I am using guidance steering. Vehicle control add-on. Because it's letting us do this. In reality, it would be actually very easy to do this with the tractor. Okay. Let's set our row. Right about there, just so it's just barely touching the edge of the carrots. And off we go again. So it looks like there's going to be 3 cluster points on it. Well, yeah. There's going to be 3 points to pick up here. There's going to be one where we just dropped off. We should be able to get about halfway down the other side. And then the third one is right down at the end. But this is a little bit slow, but not unreasonable. See, now if I wanted to, I could just dump this box off right here and haul all the way down to the end, but I think I'm going to see if I can get down to that middle box at least. There we go. And we are running downhill, so the tractor's running a little bit faster going this way. I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I did. The reason that I have manure in the bucket is to act as ballast, because this harvester, it is on the heavy side. Alright, okay, so we'll get past this. But not by a whole lot. There. Yeah, so next time we do this, whenever we lay out our fields, we're gonna leave room on both sides for the harvester. Yeah. And I suppose once we get really good at this, we'll have boxes in stock and just set them out on the field. But this is okay for now. No, turn it on. Drop it down. Damn. There we go. All right. Okay, I'll catch up with you when we're done. Okay, we're rolling along here. I'm not using guidance steering anymore, vehicle control add-on. I'm trying this by hand, and as long as you keep an eye on your guide and ride it along the outside edge, you're pretty good. It's being pretty consistent. I'm not missing any, and I'm not gouging out the next row. So if you want to run this manually first person, I don't see why you wouldn't. There, we're about right about on there. If anything, like the work area could shift a little bit, but it's pretty good like this. Pretty good. I wish this tractor had just a bit more horsepower to go uphill. Maybe we'll trade it in for a 4230 or see what else we have for open station tractors that would work for this, but this is working pretty good. So I'm going to finish this off, and then we'll check in. We're going to take a little ride around the farm and see what we lost in the upgrade processes. Well, it looks like we were rained out for the afternoon. We did pretty good, though. We got most of it, and we should be able to take care of the rest of this tomorrow. We're going to take a quick run around the farm, and we're going to have a look and see what's left and what we need to rebuild. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, say 8 or 10 rows to go, and we're in good shape. Let's go have a look and see what we've got out here. Okay, so in the garage, we've got our windrower and our lime spreader and our roller and our JD 100 baler. All right, that's a good start. I was sure that I brought most of everything back from across the road, but maybe I'll just take a quick spin over there after and jump on our trusty steed. Did my tailgate ever come back on this? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 flat bottom bins. Okay, that's good. We're missing a couple of meridians that were there. No problem, I can replace those. We have the big beastie still here. Looks like we're missing a combine. And that's a swather head, so it looks like we're missing a swather. That looks like baler twine there, actually. All right, let's go see what shape our crops are in. Got a lot of boxes of carrots. Okay, soybeans, 5 of 6, coming along as we expected. They'll be good to go in September. And this, I remember we seeded this last month. It looks like there's some weeds in there. We got oats and we got weeds. It says we can take the hoe to them, but I think we'll take the sprayer to them because that's what we have. And how's our wheat doing? Six of 7, okay, that's coming along. Doesn't appear to be any weeds though. All right, that's good. We need a little bit of weed killer down on that oats. And we've cut all our margin grass, so we're waiting for that to come back. Figure that'll come back up probably end of September, October. And this is canola. Canola, yeah, 6 of 8. Oh, there's a little bit of grass left up in the fields here. I don't know what we have to come pick it up. I guess we could come and bale it if we wanted to. And we've got corn. Corn is 5 of 6. We could do it at the forage harvester. All right. And this is what? Barley. Okay, so this is going to be ready to go next month. We got a bunch of stuff ready to go next month. Next month is going to be very, very busy. Okay. And we don't have a lot of tractor. All right, get out of here. All right, so I'm trying to remember what we had for tractors. I suppose I could go and look at the old episodes, or we could take this opportunity to buy something new. Or ish. Is there anything hiding out back here? No, nothing in the bale and pallet storage. Got that big thing there. That goes on the big tractor. Oh, we have a Parker gravity wagon. Okay. Oh, what's that up beside the road there? Is that our combine? There's a header trailer. Okay, there's a combine and an auger wagon parked beside a field. Is there an open... oh, there's an open contract on this. Okay. And this is wheat probably? Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to get to that. And we'll take a little run over to the barn, see what's over in that side. I'm sure that I brought everything back over, though. That's a lot of wheat. I wonder where it's going. Oh, we'll find out when we start harvesting it, I guess. All right. Let's see what's over here. Anything coming? Nope. We have a tedder over here. Oh, that's for doing our root crops. That's the cultivator for the root crops. That looks like a planter. That's our 6-row planter. Oh, and we've got our stone thing and a disc. All right. So we do have some stuff over here. We didn't lose everything. Just lost a lot of things. And we got our pickup truck. So, okay. Welcome back to Bloomfield. We're in good shape. Pretty good shape. I guess next up, we're going to finish off the harvest of our carrots, and we're going to get onto this contract and see how that goes. But until then, thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. We have a Discord. Stop by if you want to chat with us and ask us questions. We might have answers. I'll leave a link down in the comment below, in the description below. Check out Otter Tales if you want to see some cool Minecraft stuff. And until then, take care of yourselves, y'all. I'm going to get in out of this rain.